So the resistance started before January 2017. This is a story about the most batshit Monday I have ever experienced in all my years as an activist. My years as an activist began when I was in college in the late 80s. I was in New Orleans, and I went on my very first demonstration to Baton Rouge to demonstrate against the death penalty. And I called my father. I was very excited. And I called him and I said, we're going to New Orleans to demonstrate against the death penalty. And he said, why? So, my why is that, I identify as Catholic. It comes from my faith, the dignity of all people. It's important to stand up, to use your voice. Everyone has a voice, to use your voice, to use your position to stand up, to express either your support for positions that you believe in, or especially to express your disagreement with positions that are being held in your name. So, I've lived here in DC a long time, well over 20 years, and I've spent most of my years here participating in public witnesses, demonstrations, actions, etc. As a person of faith, as a Catholic, identifying as someone who wants to give support to issues around human dignity and peace and justice. So this was April of 2009. It was the first 100 days of Barack Obama's first presidency, those halcyon days of yesteryear. He had promised to close the prison camp at Guantanamo Bay. So I was part of a demonstration every day, Monday through Friday, through the first 100 days of his presidency. We showed up in Lafayette Park in front of the White House wearing orange jumpsuits and black hoods to remind him of his promise to close the prison camp at Guantanamo Bay. So it was a Monday. We're standing in line, 7 or 8 people. It's a beautiful day, perfect DC spring day. Orange jumpsuits, black hoods, holding our sign to close Guantanamo, reminding the president of his promise. We're joined by Concepcion. I don't know if folks have gone to Lafayette Park and remember Concepcion. She maintained a regular vigil over 30 years, calling for the end of nuclear weapons, the building of nuclear weapons. She had her signs. So it's our park. We're there with Concepcion in our park, our day, regular day. Well, into the park comes the Westboro Baptist Church. Yeah, so all of us in line, the people in the orange jumpsuits and black hoods are like, what the hell? Okay, this is a little weird. They have the most, I'm assuming folks know the Westboro Baptist Church. They're this horrific group out of Kansas. They have the most vile signage I've ever seen in my life. And they come and they stand right next to me, because I'm on the end. They're right next to me. They're circling. It's horrific. And then into the park comes the anti-Westboro Baptist church group that honestly was about 4 times bigger than them, which was awesome. And they had their rainbow flags and their signs affirming love for everybody. So we've got Westboro Baptist Church, we've got anti-Westboro Baptist Church. There's us, the Guantanamo people. In front of us is an older, 70s or so, Asian woman, and she has a sign saying, to stop the repression of Falun Gong, which is a group that's being repressed in China, and their adherents are tortured often. She's standing like literally a foot in front of us. She won't move. We do sort of invite her to can you just sort of shift? Because you're blocking our sign. And she just smiles and nods, and she won't move, and she keeps circling immediately in front, blocking our lovely closed Guantanamo sign. Okay, fine. And then, of course, there's Concepcion. And then into the park, we're looking toward H Street. And into the park comes a very large group of people, and they have big placards and big signs. We see big, big photographs of babies. Awesome. And as they get closer, we can read their signs, which say, "Save the foreskin, protect the penis, in the torture of circumcision now." I'm standing next to this woman, Eva, who's about 90, and Eva is a really committed activist. She's engaged in lots of activities and participates in lots of things, and she's been arrested a lot. She's standing next to me. She pulls up her black hood. "Isn't it optional?" Everyone, the people in the orange jumpsuits and black hoods are all saying, "What the fuck is going on?" And then into the park come about 200 eighth graders. They are all taking pictures. They're taking pictures of Concepcion with her anti-nuclear signs. They're taking pictures of the Westboro Baptist Church with their horrific signs. And the anti-Westboro Baptist Church with their rainbow flags. They're taking pictures of us with our closed Guantanamo. And the Falun Gong woman with her "Protect the people of Falun Gong." And their poor beleaguered social studies teacher, he's standing close enough to us to say, "Democracy in action, kids." Democracy in action in this free goddamn country.